Picture.
Got it. All right.
Hey, I'm Brandon Phillips with CrossFit Bound, here today with Dr. Jared Hull, Dynamic Spine and Sports Therapy here in Kennesaw, Georgia. Dr. Hull has been a member of our gym, and he's also been a great asset for our gym in working with me personally and our other competitive athletes and everyday clients in the gym. He's got a wealth of knowledge, and what we're here this week to work on, or what we're here today to work on, is to talk about is this 2 months of programming that we got coming up at CrossFit Bound. We're very shoulder intensive with gymnastics. We just got through our strength phase with the barbells, and now we're just going to work on applying that to metabolic conditioning and gymnastics work. So Dr. Hull is going to go through this today and give us his thoughts and ideas on how to stay healthy, how to prep ourselves before workout, and how to end a workout with stretches and other exercises. So Dr. Hull.
I appreciate that. What we're going to talk about today is the shoulder maintenance phase of what you need to do prior to as well as after workouts so that you can be ready to activate the muscle systems as well as recover once you get done. All three phases, they're all going to be the same exercise for now. It's just going to be a different rep scheme before and after. The number one thing that we always find typically is that people can't stack their shoulders up underneath of their body, and that the external oblique and the serratus anterior typically do not get addressed in CrossFit because there's no rotation. So today we're going to study how to do anti-rotational exercise prior to as well as afterwards for preparation for shoulder maintenance. Today we're going to talk about the first one. This is the pile-off press. It is to train the external and internal obliques simultaneously, one side versus the other. Really simple exercise. The very first thing Brandon's going to do is going to bring his feet together. They are going to be touching each other so that they're very close. The next set is going to be bringing the elbows down and relaxed it up against the body. The chin is going to be tucked and backwards, and the shoulders are going to be relaxed. You do have a band that's going to be attached up against the wall here, straight across. He's a little bit back, so we would want to initially bring him up. So what we would do is, at this point, keep the shoulders relaxed, keep the elbows relaxed, drive the hands on a 4 count, straight forward, keep the abs tight, do not lean, and do not change the shoulders at all. Go back slow. That's a good repetition. Brandon's going to now show you a bad one by lifting this shoulder, by cheating this way and turning and going across. As he turns and cheats, what he's doing is only using this side sling. So if he brings it back, go ahead and restart. Shoulders down, relaxed, and head down. Drive the arm away from you. You should feel the band pulling you around into a circle and whipping you around. Going back nice and easy and nice and slow. This is not about power generation, it's about control. Breathing is important and staying still. This next exercise is an anti-rotational exercise. It includes the hip as well as the shoulders out in front of us. 2 things. You need 2 bands tied together around the shoulders like this, and it's going to be in the shoulder you're training. Now we're going to do both sides, but it's in the shoulder that you're training so you can train this oblique here. What you're going to do is bring the hands up in front of you like this and push the shoulders to the floor, just pushing them down. So Brandon's going to bring them up into his ears, too high, down, locked in place. Once they're down, now you can drive this knee straight this way. Now we do this stretch in the gym as a warm-up thing. This is literally to keep that chest up good, and you're going to keep those shoulders packed, bring it back up. All you're doing is worrying about what the knee and hip position are, and don't let it turn you. Go down. Ideally, this might happen to you. I don't want that to happen, so I'm going to force back the other direction. Go ahead and come back up. One more time. Going back down. And come back up. Good. So what Brandon's going to do next, drop the arms. You're going to keep the arm in the sling, and you're going to keep turning, keep turning, keep turning. Keep turning. Good. Now it's on the back side of your body. Should be wrapped around the back. Arms in front. Push the shoulders to the feet. Packing the shoulder nice and tight. Bring the knee forward as you go down. Fighting that resistive band so you do not move. And again. And back up. And that's it. Okay. What we're going to do next is a really simple exercise. We've got plenty of dumbbells and plenty of kettlebells at the gym. You can use something very small, 5, 10, 15 pounds. For you guys that are competitive, you do want to activate this with probably 26, 35, and the maximum number that I would probably recommend would be 44 pounds with this specifically, just to activate the muscle tissue. Start out with a low number of 5 to 10, 15 pounds. This is 15 pounds. We're going to put it in Brandon's right hand, and we're going to have him press it straight up towards the ceiling. I'm going to have him engage the shoulder down towards the feet. This is the #1 goal of this exercise, shoulder down towards the feet. In a second, I'm going to show you a different angle of what happens when it goes into your ear. But bring that shoulder up into your ear. So he's now disengaged his whole shoulder. It's really hard for him. He's going to use his tricep. Use that shoulder to your advantage. Engage. You should also feel some oblique training here. With the arm straight, elbow locked out, shoulder engaged. Now we will drive straight up towards the ceiling. Pause and come back down. You should see that shoulder move up and down on him. I'm just going to hold the shirt tight. It's off the floor and it's down. Nice and easy. And you're not worrying about what's happening to the weight. Just keep the elbow locked and the shoulder down. Very simple. Shoulders into the ear. It's up too high. Again, what I want to do is keep that shoulder down. Elbow locked out. Drive up to the ceiling. And back down. Drive up and back down. Do not disengage the shoulder when you come back down. Keep it contracted down towards your feet. When laying on your back, down towards your feet. So what we're going to do next is we're going to show how to use the recovery system, just stretching using a band, and also stretching the middle part of the back to get the lat attachments and the upper portion of the anterior delt. First is going to be the pec. He's going to grab this band. It's going to be up high on the squat rack. He's going to be reaching open hand towards the ceiling. He's going to take his same arm, same leg, and he's going to take his chest and his weight off of the back leg and drive his body in towards it that way so that he can get the stretch. And that stretch should kind of turn him a little bit. Elbow always locked out, never to the point of pain on this one, but definitely a lot of stretching. It can be burning and it can be pulling. Relax there. Keep your hand in for the second one. Go ahead and keep your hand in. Go over top of the head. Now we're going to come back on this side. He's going to have his arm around, and he's going to keep his arm straight again. He's going to use his body to lean into the motion. Again, leaning into that motion. And as he does it, he's going to pull on this back side. You can even see his shirt all the way down pulling to the other side here. And that's the main goal of this exercise, is really to stretch this whole back side and sling of the body. Using the weight of the body to lean in. Pause there, good. And then relax. Now we've done the two anterior and posterior, front and back of the shoulder. The next one we're going to do is here. We're going to take it over. We're going to do this on the back side of the foam roller. You need a foam roller. A kettlebell or a dumbbell will work. I'm going to place it here where it's close to him, where you get those arms locked out. His legs are going to start bent. You get the hips down. Now he's going to straighten the legs. Again, focusing on this portion right at the scapulas. Breathing as he does it, and I want to see some breath out of the diaphragm. Good. And as he does this, we're going to get all the lat tissue as well. Arms together and just really locking those out and staying clean. And then relax. How you come out of it, let go of it first. Let your body naturally curl, bring your legs up, and stand all the way up when you're ready. What you've done is you stretch all of those in a short period of time. It should be 20 seconds each stretch and rotate. 20 seconds each stretch and rotate. That should be able to be accomplished prior to as well as afterwards. But the #1 thing is following dynamic warm-up, which you always do. So what we went over is all the shoulders maintenance exercises that you need to complete before, after, as well as the recovery things that are designed for the stretch. First, all the repetition schemes and all the exercises that we just showed need to be specifically done. First, those 3 exercises should be done prior to 3 to 5 times. That's all you need. Afterwards, you need 15 repetitions to recover from your exercise to stabilize the core and the shoulder. The other way to do it is also to stretch. Before and after are both recommended, but before is most. After your dynamic warm-up, no more than 3 times 20 seconds. If you're spending more times than 3 times 20 seconds, and it takes you longer to run through that entire set of exercises in more than 3 to 5 minutes, you've wasted time. So focus on getting good repetition during that time and go through each one of the exercises in order. This will help to stabilize the shoulder, help it recover, and reduce the injury that could happen.
Dr. Hull, thank you for your time. Appreciate it. Always
Absolutely.
a pleasure hanging out with you.
Thanks.
He's not only a good doctor, but he's a good friend of me. And if you get a chance, go to your website. What is it?
DynamicSportsTherapy.com.
DynamicSportsTherapy.com. Also, go to CrossFitBound.com. Check out our videos on the YouTube channel for more information and more educational pieces that'll be coming up this next coming year. And once again, be strong, be courageous, and thank you again.
Thank you.